Alright everyone, greetings and salutations and welcome once again to the Road Most Traveled. My name is Samius and we're recording Spies in the House. Remember, this is part of our YouTube series for explaining everyone as a walkthrough how to do the quest, but also record these live on twitch.tv/SamusGarobo. And even though I'm a little bit over level and I was kind of planning on saving this, it has been requested by the chat that I knock out a Spies in the House. So here we go, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, as always, I'm going to summon my helper, which once again will take the place of drinking a bunch of extra potions and spamming a bunch of extra heal scrolls. So I like to just willy-nilly fall down this first encounter here and basically not worry about buffing until I have to after the fact. Ooh, hello, Plague Reaper, spawning behind me. See you. Alright, so something to keep in mind is that underwater action is pretty useful in this quest, at least if you're the trapper. If you're not the trapper, then you don't have to worry about it quite so much. A couple of trap boxes here and there. Again, relying on the inquisitive power to auto search out right this minute, but you can definitely take the time to search these boxes out on your own. I thought there was one more on the ground, but maybe there's not. Worm! Alright, we're going to switch to our undead killing stick, or stick thrower, aka our crossbow here. People want to know if it's the road most traveled or the road most taken. Both? I don't know what I actually call it in the series. I think it's the road most taken. Actually pull up my YouTube channel and check while we're running through here what I actually called it. And again, you can check out these videos. I am a little bit behind. I think I have something like 9 or 12 videos to upload in the next couple of days. I'll try to do them tonight, but they take a really long time actually to upload and process the videos. Hey, stop shooting at me. Road most traveled is what I called it. The road most traveled. The reason why we're doing it this way, and with that title in particular, is that these are kind of the quests that I do the most, generally, and then, or the quests that I've been working on trying to learn more of. And then what I'm going to do is I'll start showing off the quests that I don't do that often. So, like, for example, obviously you see all the quests that I skipped. So what I will do when before I TR is I will take a screenshot of all of the quest log, and then I'll focus on the quests that I skipped this life on my next life and try to kind of demonstrate these other quests instead. So that will be the road least taken. Alright. Now, there's a lot of different ways to do this. There's a lot of different jumps. I'm going to show you my way. If I'm doing something in a way that you don't do it, you're welcome to share with me in the chat on how you do it, and I'll do my best to describe it and or replicate it. But this is how I tend to do this now, and it seems to be the easiest way for me. It may not, your results may vary. So I turn this wheel one notch, and then I just get hurled across the room. And then I just fall down here, I get hurled across the room, and I don't worry about anything else. this, for me, seems to work extremely well. I don't have to worry about jumping or anything crazily. It just generally works for me. Why can I not get stood on this barrel today? Hey, Fear Reaper. Did I never cast my shield spell? I never did. Alright, let's cast protection. I need to get in the habit of firing off protections more often anyway, probably. Alright, we'll get our cleric ready to play potions for us. Come on. So again, this is me drinking a potion, so I don't have to spend extra potions, extra time drinking healing pots, or basically oh, I overshot. Ugh, back up there. Getting flung around the quest is definitely one of the problems that my client tends to have. If I had... Come on. There we go. If I had a leap or a wing or something, I would just wing over or leap over myself, but I don't, so we'll have to use these shortcuts. There should be one more caster around. There he is. He likes to hide at the bottom. We can rescue this guy, I assume, or short-haired chick.
Runs off across the bridge and disappears in the pit. This trap box right here is like a lightning and sorry, I'm trying to lightning and slick grease. Haha, got it. Grease trap. And by disabling that, that's also got like air jets that try to push you down. So you can disable that, or if you have a freedom of movement item, you can drink that and kind of run through. You will still have to deal with the lightning damage, but you can manipulate through there. The real question is, do I remember where this chest is? Control panel is blocked by what? What is blocked it? Is it my hands? Did my hand block my hands from the control panel? Alright, it's like right. It's up there, right? Take a look for it here in a second. It just blocks. No. There's definitely... My hand is definitely the problem. Alright, we still got our featherfall on. There's a chest right there. And we can, like, skip over. I think it's this way. No, it's not that way. Maybe it's just straight across. It's not me. Does everybody hand have a hard time? cannot, for the life of me, remember how to get up there. It's been such a long time since I've tried to get that chest. I don't even know if I can... if I remember how to get it. It's not just jump straight across, is it? That would just be ridiculous. Oh, nope. Am I not jumped? I thought I was jumped. Cast jump. We'll try one more time. If not, then I don't remember how to get up here. I thought you just jumped over to it. Okay, it is. You just jump over to it. How ridiculous. Apparently I just did not have enough jump on me. Yeah, I couldn't jump into either one of these directions. I tried and it wouldn't let me. From over here anyway. That's good. Hold his lever. Shoot this guy in the face. 3 per sec.
You hear a prisoner's voice calling out to you.
There's usually like a guy sticking around this corner, but he must have ran out already. Open the levers so they can walk out. You're free! You did it! Pull this valve so we can reach the treasure chest and get the loot out from it. Yay! It's free! Alright, so I'm going to, again, show you how I do it. It's not the right way. It is not anything special, but this is, again, how I do it. I'll just jump over, and then I'll switch to my absorption item, and I'll run through. This gets me over here. You can run across the outside, and I'll demonstrate how to do that. I know. But you can run around any of these places out here. But we don't talk about things that are not intended.
Hear a fell voice whispering.
Okay, so you can go around the back way here,
Followed by the clattering of a beat.
or you can go up the ladder. Either way, you're going to have to deal with most of the shenanigans. So it's whichever way you prefer. I like to go up the ladder. Was my preferred method here. And then if you're ranged and you can deal with those guys in advance, I prefer that. Where'd that guy go? I didn't see that red name at all, did you guys?
You hear a metal portcullis slide open in the distance.
There he is. I was looking for you.
Hear frantic footsteps, the grinding of metal gears and chains.
Rah! Shoot my fire at you. Run, brother. Whenever you see something like that, you have to try your best Hulk Hogan impression. I feel like that's an unspoken rule of DDO. All right, over here. is the path to the shrine and stuff. You don't have to go that way. You'll like, there's a valve in here that you do not have to pull. You might think you have to pull it, but you do not. So there's no real reason to spawn this fight unless you need the shrine for some reason. So 9 times out of 10, I don't even come this way. In fact, it's been so long since I've even been that way, I don't even know if I could remember how to get that way.
You hear a woman's voice asking for help up above.
Oh, you're
Ayla
free.
deftly climbs her way out.
See, that is a worthwhile option.
Back and wave her thanks.
Okay. Jump over here. Again, you might notice that I have this skeleton key. It is one of the easiest trinkets to tell different, like tell apart from other trinkets. The mummified bat's also quite good, but it's 2 levels higher. It's level 9 as opposed to level 7. If we could get some high quality trinkets that look different, I would just craft a different thing in general. Stop that. It's gonna hurt my feels. Alright, so now if they're here, you just have to jump up and shoot them. You can't shoot them from below. You have to break the plane that they're on. So you have to be at the same, on the same plane as them. In this situation, it's like an invisible floor that you can fall through. Alright. Now, these things hurt. Okay? They can be pretty mean. And to that regard, whenever possible, I tend to use a hireling to pull them. Whoop. But see how she just fell right through? So sometimes it works really well. It depends on how they like to hook point. So that one you can just get. This one I stand on top of. Okay, and that one again I try to have the hireling do. If the hireling won't do it, then I will... let's see, she fell again. She made a really good run without touching the ground. She didn't quite make it. Alright, so again we're going to just jump across, switch off our Featherfall and onto our spell absorption item. Switch back to our Featherfall and whoop. And again, same thing, spell absorption back on. Now this room, a lot of people will stand in here and fight this room. You do not have to fight this room. This room you can ignore. All this stuff is shenanigans. Hey, just walk up. I was looking around. All that room's shenanigans. You don't have to deal with that. There's a couple of things you can break. Again, I don't know what the break limit is. There should be a trap box in this corner that I believe is a trap over by the top shrine over here. A couple more things that you can break. And then one way or another you just want to walk around to this corner. Over here, don't forget that there's a jump, a gap around the ladder that you have to jump to get to. I know there's like a way to solve this riddle of hey, I always do whatever, hey, I always do whatever. But I just always click this one. And then if on the off chance that one's wrong, then I'll do the opposite one. I don't do anything fancy. I'm not that worried about it. And then before you walk too far, smash a couple more breakables. And if I remember correctly, that should be it. Should be all there is to this quest. So we didn't break enough breakables for Thing,
And we didn't kill enough monsters for a thing. Oh, I guess there's like 2 boxes over here. I don't know if that would have made a difference or not. Alright, so that's Spies in the House. The other big secret is do not take this tunnel because it goes to the harbor. You don't want to go to the harbor. You want to go back to where the quest guy is. And to do that, you recall. Recall back, get the quest, get your end reward. You are victorious. Otherwise, you go to the harbor, you got to run all the way back through the game to get to here. It's not a terrible ring. Not terrible. Alright, everybody, well, that's how you do Spies in the House. I hope that makes a little bit of sense to you. And if you're still struggling with the jumps and the leaps and stuff, just leave a message on the video and I'll do my best to answer. Again, please hit that, smash that like button, and we'll see you again real soon. Toodles.